Hey guys, hi. All right, how you guys doing? I'm actually setting up. Like, I'm getting ready to set up, guys. I'm about to give you guys some information here. So, same before, bear with me, folks. You guys are actually watching before other people. But in the meantime, what I'm doing, I'm setting up to go live. Right? Live. And gotta put a topic in. So, topic, what I was saying before. Say, best place to best place to put your US currency. All right. Best place to put your US currency, guys. Now, this right here, it all varies with different people. You know, I don't. I'm not gonna get too personal with anyone. You guys don't have to tell me anything. I'm just trying to fix the camera here so everyone can see me. Have another. I'm going live on another one. Hope these guys can see me here. So, you guys can see me, right? Yeah, I think you guys can see me too. Great. So everyone can see me. Now, what I was saying before is that, hold on 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Fixing my camera. Making sure you guys can see me fine. All right, well, okay. Best place to put your currency, guys. The first and foremost, it varies with everyone. I'm going to give you the good to everything, the good to the pros and cons with every single situation. Some situation, for example, one of the best situation, really don't have any. It's don't really have any con to it. It's mostly pro, and it's something I've been talking to with a good friend of mine, and I have a few friends of mine who call me and ask me these questions. Hey Nick, I see what's going on, and I've been talking to them for a long time about this. Everything you've been saying to me is actually happening. You're right. And it's not like I'm blowing my own horn. I do the same thing on Facebook. The same thing I do on Facebook, I do twice as much to my friends, especially the one with a lot of money. I'm keeping it real. Actually, everyone I hang out with have a lot of money. I don't waste my time. I hang out with people who I want to emulate. So everyone I hang out with got money. So, but I'm telling them what to do with their money. For example, let's go into the U.S. currency. This is what's going on with the U.S. currency, guys. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to hold back. Some people are going to get offended by it. Some people are going to get mad. I don't care. The U.S. currency is done. Keep it simple. All right? China just is dumping all the U.S. holdings. India, Pakistan, all these countries are dumping their U.S. holdings. And a lot of this is not in the mainstream media. They don't want to tell you guys this, all right? Because if they start telling you this, you're going to start taking out your money out of the bank. You're going to be like, what's going on? But I'm telling you what's going on right now. Bring you back, right? When this whole event in Europe start with I don't want to say too much on the recording because the algorithm like to, bear with me guys, they like to flag my video and stuff like that. So there's certain words I try not to use. But let's just say, the WW3, the beginning of WW3. You guys get what I'm saying? And it is the beginning of WW3. Now, when it started, the U.S. for every dollar, it was 100 ruble. 100 ruble. That's on the forex market. That's the foreign exchange market. That was the rate of the ruble. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday, right when the gold ruble went to the gold standard, it literally went from $1 to 100 ruble to $1 to 75. For every one US, it's now 75 ruble, and that happened within a day. Within a day, guys, think about it. The moment it goes to 1 to 1, where it's 1 US to 1 ruble, the US dollar is completely shattered at that point. Because the ruble is a hard species currency. It's backed by gold. That's what you guys need to get in your mind. If you're holding on to US currency, now you're gonna need money in the bank. As I say, guys, I'm keeping it real. You're gonna need money in the bank. I don't want to get too personal with people. Whatever your situation is, wherever your numbers are, it's fine. But if you have pay your bills, you probably, I'll give you a rough number. I wouldn't keep more than 10 grand in the bank in cash. I'll keep it real. I would. Me personally, no. It's not smart. Not what's going on right now. No, I don't want to know your situation, but if you have enough money where you can buy land, and listen, the type of land you need to buy. You need to buy undeveloped land. Because when you buy a land that's not developed, the land is cheaper. You get more acres for your money. And this is how you can use the land to make money. You can sell the lumber on the land. You could clear your land and let it pay for itself by selling the lumber. So this is where you need to be very careful on the type of land you buy. Make sure there's a lot of lumber on that land. Undeveloped land. Because if you buy in the city area, you can't afford it. It's too expensive. Go out in the boonies. Go out inland. Go inland. Because this is where you guys need to get. When things go tits up, these land that people don't want to go to inland are going to be in such a high demand. So if you're sitting on a quarter cash, buy land and buy it quick, because these land in the middle of the boonies are going to be worth a crap ton of money. Seriously, when people are running from the shorelines, this is the #1 place you should put your money. And that's if you're sitting on a quarter cash. Because you need to get your money out the bank, guys. The US dollar is losing value. This is the only way you can secure your money. And it's throughout history, it is the best way to secure your money. Is to buy land. I'm not talking about mortgage. Buy the land. Because you can claim the mineral rights on the land. You can claim the water rights on the land. You can also sell the lumber. And remember, as I said, undeveloped land. It's cheaper. Way cheaper. And when you clear it, if you want to clear it, you sell the lumber. So it put revenue back in your pocket. This is what the rich are doing. They're buying a lot of undeveloped land, guys. And this is for the folks who are sitting on a quarter cash. If you have more than 10 grand in the bank, you need to start thinking where you want to go with your money. And the reason why I say this is because one day you could wake up and that money ain't going to be there. Is it possible? Absolutely. Trust me. Another way you can go is silver and gold. Now, by buying silver and gold, preferably silver. Gold is a little bit more expensive, but preferably silver. And when you sell it back, hear me out, guys. You sell it back to a silver and gold dealer. You don't want to go to no pawn shop. You don't want to go to no jewelry. No. Silver and gold dealer. This is where you sell it back to. These are hard species money. All right? Now, the reason why I emphasize silver is because, not that I say buying gold is a bad thing, because I don't put up my business out there. I dabble a little bit into that. But remember, history always repeats itself. Right after they signed the Federal Reserve Act of 1913, guys, the government did a legislation where they seized every single gold by Americans, and this is true. This is not no fake news. The Federal Reserve Bank did seize every single gold from Americans right after they signed that Federal Reserve Act. What I'm trying to say to you, silver is safer than gold. It's good to have gold. But if the government take the gold away from American 100 years ago, don't you think they could write a piece of legislation and take the gold away from you now? Yeah, they can. But if I have the choice of having US currency or gold, I pick gold. Because the currency is dropping, they're dumping the dollar like crazy. Hyperinflation is about to kick in. Americans are not ready for this. Because all that money overseas, in Saudi Arabia, in China, in Pakistan, in Japan, that they're dumping, all that money is coming back here. And that dollar is not going to be worth nothing, guys. You're going to walk into Walmart with a barrel full of cash and you can't even buy a bread. We're going to get there. You guys are not ready for this. This is what's coming. I know what's coming. WW3 already start. So I don't want to hear what people, oh, there might be one. No, you guys have no idea what just happened. And that's the thing. This is a bankers' war. This was war rage on the bankers when the ruble went on the gold standard. You guys have no clue. And most of the people who are saying this thing to me have no clue what fractional reserve banking is. So I know what Putin did. Putin is playing 4D chess and the bankers are playing checkers right now. They can't figure him out. And it's the truth. This is what's going on. So if you're sitting there pondering, oh, maybe WW3, and the reason why I'm saying WW3 is because of the algorithm. I don't want to say certain word. They flag me so quick now. The reason why I know, guys, don't think if it already started. From the moment the ruble went on the gold, it started. Gaddafi tried to do it. Think about it. Gaddafi tried to go on the gold standard. Tried to do it. Look what happened to him. Putin did it. Big difference with trying and doing. Putin did it. Big difference. But anyway, if you guys also know anything about Forex market, this is another way. If you're into investing your money like on the stock market, Forex market, buy into the ruble on the Forex market. And then you're probably thinking, oh my God, yes guys, trust me. It's cheap right now to buy into it. In a year or two, you're gonna name your kid after me. I guarantee you, if you do exactly what I tell you to do, the next kid you have, you'll name him after me. You know why? You're gonna be making a lot of money because that ruble is gonna get out of control. Look what the Vatican just did. They just bought millions of it. They just bought millions. But the mainstream media is not talking about this. They don't want you guys to know. They want you to have the perception or the illusion to think that the ruble ain't worth crap. And they don't want you to pay any attention. Guys, I'm telling you this. Alright? If you don't know anything about the Forex market, don't even try to get into it because first you need the knowledge. You lose everything. But if you know anything about the Forex market, you need to buy into the ruble. You'll name your kid after me. Your next kid, by the way, will be named after me. All right? Now, food. Stack up on food. If you have the extra cash, stack up on food. If you have the extra cash, stack up on seeds. Seeds is one of the, actually, even more importantly than buying the land, is knowing how to prepare food. To farm the land. Take it from the ground to your table. That knowledge is going to be priceless because people who can do that will be in a high demand. Mark my word, when it goes tits up, which it will, people who can do that will be at the top of the food chain. Guys, you have no idea what's coming. Alright, I've been watching the quakes. Things on Earth are accelerating so fast. The craziness is accelerating so fast. Because what's in the sky, guys, hear me out. What's in the sky is near. That's why everything is so crazy. It's right around the corner. Earthquakes to a magnitude we have never seen before. Tsunami we have never seen before. Hurricanes in a way we have never seen before. Volcanoes in a way we have never seen before. It's going to happen. The grid is going to go down, guys. No if or but about it. All right? And when you don't have electricity, You don't really have a home at that point. You can't really stay in a house, because if you stay still, you become a victim. Yes, I'm telling you what's coming, especially if in the city areas. You become a victim of people looking to take advantage of people like yourself who don't know how to fend for yourself, how to provide for yourself. You become a victim. You guys need to figure out a lot of what you need to do, how you need to prepare. But I gave you some information what you could do if you have excessive cash, what you can do with it. But when it comes to like knowing about seeds, farming, scavenge, purifying water, I will give as much information as I possibly can on here. But it's up to you now to actually see it for yourself and be like, you know what, there's something to what he's saying. What he's saying, I can relate to this. No, if you can relate to what I'm saying, you need to show the initiative and you need to start learning how to do these things. Because to be honest, guys, we are in some serious trouble. I knew this years ago. And the more I'm paying attention, I don't like to pay attention too much to the media, but today I was paying a little bit of attention to it. And I see such an escalation going on right now with what's going on with the WW3. It's escalating so fast. Tells me. And normally, I'm watching it from the financial aspects of it. You see, this is the thing. The media don't give it to you from the financial aspects of things. They don't. They give it to you, oh, this person, he's bad, he's good, he's bad, he's good. That's the media. Turn people against each other. I follow the money. That's all I do. I follow the money. You want to get to the bottom of anything, you follow the money. Period. And you will come to the truth. I saw what just happened 2 days ago. There's going to be so much broke people in the United States in a few years, they're not going to know what to do with themselves. Guys, I'm telling you, if you have extra cash, having the cash in your bank, if you have over 10 grand in the bank, you're doing one of the dumbest things in the world. I suggest you go buy land, undeveloped land. Make sure. I know buying stuff like that takes a while, but I would think in that aspects. You could sell the lumber, sell the mineral rights, or sell the water rights to that land, and you still own the land. And you can always sell it back, but I promise you, don't, because you want to go inland and get the land. Because in a few years, that piece of land is going to be extremely valuable. When the libtards realize what's going on, they're going to be running away from the shoreline. Where do you think they want to go? Come on. You need to go inland. You don't want to put your money on the shoreline. You're throwing your money away. Don't do that. It's the dumbest thing you could do. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm right. It's not that. I'm just going off the information I've gathered, using logics and reasoning, and see it for myself and knowing something is coming. You know, but I'm not saying, you know, everything I'm saying is 100. No, this is stuff that happened years ago. But by seeing it, it's cyclical. So if it happened thousands of years ago, and when something is cyclical, what that means, it's going to repeat the same cycle. Earth is going to go through the same cycle. If you're on the shoreline, you're in trouble. So don't invest your money there. All right? As I said, if you don't want to do that, silver and gold. Silver and gold. But I wouldn't hold on to the gold for too long, because all the government has to do is sign a legislation, piece of paper, and that gold you've been holding on to for years, be like, oh my God, this is my retirement. I'm going to retire with this piece of brick, and then blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, the government comes and say, no, it's mine. Because I already signed it. You cannot, it's illegal for you to own this piece of gold because I just signed this piece of paper. I did it 100 years ago to Americans. I'm going to do it again to you because you're too stupid to know this. You didn't do your research. You're too stupid. There's nothing wrong with gold, guys, but there's a downside to it. They can simply sign a legislation and take it away from you. Silver, on the other hand, it's not that easy. So, if you rather go silver, that's okay. Buy as much silver as possible. And when you buy them and you want to sell them back, hear me out carefully. When you buy it and you want to sell it back, you don't sell it to a pawn shop. They're not going to give you the value for that silver. because they need to get what they intend to get what that silver worth. So they're not going to give you what it's worth, because they're not going to make any money. You go to a silver and gold dealer and sell it, not to a pawn shop, okay? Just to flip it back into a quick cash. But that piece of silver, it's hard species currency. It will not carry inflation. Inflation will not affect that piece of silver or that piece of gold. All right, guys? And these are your options. But for one of the best thing you could do, if you really want to take it to an interstellar level of being so ahead of the whole everybody else, learn farming, learn scavenging, learn how to purify water, invest in seeds, and try to get somewhere to plant the seeds, and learn how to take it from the soil to your table. If you could take it to that level, hands down, you are ready for Teotihuacan, which it's coming. But if you get there, you're in, you're good. All right? And the goal is to get there, to get everyone there, where they're self-sufficient. But guys, if you got some money in the bank, think about it. And I know I'm just giving out information. I'm not telling you what to do. And disclaimer, guys, I'm not a professional. I am not. Don't say I didn't claim to be a professional at all. I'm just a guy who do a lot of research. And I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying to you, that it's true. All right? So anyway, you guys have a great day. I hope that works. I hope it's helpful. I will share as much information I can. If I want to share some books, more books for you guys to read, get some more knowledge. But guys, as I said, one of the most important thing, learn how to create your own supply of food instead of relying on the store. If you can get to that level, God have blessed you, and you are ready for what's coming. Seriously. All right? Ciao, guys. You guys have a great day.